So it's January 5th, 2022. This is going to be the first video on the setup. It's going to be installing them headlights that I retrofit in the last video. Been kind of a busy year so far. Wife and I, anniversaries yesterday. Just about kids. Everybody's been kind of sick, not feeling well. Been fighting with an infection from the surgery that I had, so I hadn't been very mobile. Plus, weather's been pretty bad. So today we actually got some decent weather, so I'll get out here and get started on this for you guys. First off, thing I did was I come out here and I removed the DRL wiring and everything like that. Give me a minute and I'll go inside and I'll show you the actual wiring in the back of the headlights. That way you kind of know what to look for and whatnot. I tried to test them the other day, but for some reason I just didn't have enough direct power output. And the headlights would flicker on and off, but they wouldn't stay on. So it could have been just because I was wired into a battery charger. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. So let me get back in the house and I'll show you the next step from here. All right, this is how everything looks once you get the back done on the retrofit. So of course this is the HID bulb. This is for the demon eyes, and this cable right here is for the neon shutter for high beam, low beam. And then if you look right here, we got these plugs here, and then we've got these two. We got a red and black that are connected to this plug. Well, that plug matches the plug right here on the ballast. But that's not the one we're going to use. We're not going to use this plug. This is an extra plug. So I'll actually end up pulling those two wires out. That way they're just not in the way. But what we'll end up doing is these two wires that are on this box that's attached to the ballast will connect to these two plugs. And they're only going to fit one way. You've got a male and a female on this side, male and female on this side, and they're watertight. Of course, when you mount the ballast, you want to make sure you've got it secured where it's not bouncing around, vibrating around, because it could damage the ballast. Now, this plug right here will mount into this wiring harness. You got the wiring harness. This will plug in to one of your original headlight sockets for the high-low function. You've got a fused 12 volt, which needs to be hooked to a constant direct power source like fuse box, battery, something similar to that. And then, of course, you've got your first plug right here off the main harness that will plug into this on the ballast. And of course, each ballast plug has a ground. And then also each side will have this, and this is the shutter for the high-low beam that plugs in to this one. And then to connect the other side, you'll run this long wiring, and then you have the same setup. You've got the plug for the ballast, the shutter, and then a ground. So that's pretty much all there is to that wiring. I've got to get out there, of course, I'll have to find some self-tapping screws or some screws in the body already to make good grounds. I have to find some screws where I can secure this on both sides. Run the wiring, remount the headlights, and then, of course, I'm going to go ahead and go back over the top with a little thin strip of RTV gasket sealer, just kind of help seal it up, because one of these was kind of butchered from the previous owners opening the headlights for whatever reason, and there was a bunch of just like crap in there, so it didn't seal very well. So I'm going to get all that cleaned up, put back together, and I'm going to pull these little extra wires out that I've got that I don't need. I'm saving them for something else, of course. And mount them in the car, and then of course, you know, I have to hook the car up, get the battery charged up, and then we'll have to actually adjust the angle on the headlights. You know, the up, down, left, right, everything like that. Which, it's not hard. It's 3 screws. That one down there, and then that little dial right there. Not hard. So when I get it all back together, wired up, and everything that I want to do with it, I'll get back with you. Alright, got all the lights back in. It took me a while. I had to take a break. But lights are mounted. All the wiring's done. Got the ballasts. For right now, they're just sitting down in there on each side, which I've still got to mount those. And I'm not decided if I want to rewire the demon eyes when they only come on when the key's on, or if I want to leave them like they are. I think they've got dealing with batteries low for some reason. I turn the key on and off, they come on and off on their own, they don't just power down. So I have to go into the app to power them down. So I may rewire it. But for now, everything's in, car's in. Just got her a good jump start, let her run for a few minutes. Got to get her a new battery, get her washed and cleaned back up again. Finish putting everything back together inside still. Sucks being down the last 6, 7, 8 weeks. Not being able to get outside and do much. But now it's just putting it all back together, cleaning it up, everything like that. Still also I need to adjust the high beams, low beams, everything like that. Which I'm going to end up probably having to wait till I get some good battery on it. Or I can move it around to the other side of the house where I've got a good flat surface to work against, everything like that. But when it's all said and done, I'll show you the high beams, low beams, everything like that as well. But may not be this video. But anyways, here in a bit, I guess I'm gonna try to get these demon eyes going. Well, let's see if I can get them to do anything now. I really can't see them yet. It's not quite dark enough outside. So I'll wait till it gets a little bit darker out, and then we'll try it again. Alright, be back with you in a little while. It's a little bit darker outside, so we are going to see what these things look like on the car. Got a bunch of neat little features on it. Like I said, I still need to adjust everything. Of course, you can kind of mix it up, make your own custom colors as well. That's what the screen looks like. Unfortunately, it looks like my phone's not going to pick it up. little color wheel. But that's it for right now. When I get some more stuff done and get it all worked out, I'll show you how it looks. I think that's gonna be it for now. Alright, yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. When I get everything else done on it, get them adjusted and everything like that, you know, I'll do more with it. But for now, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good night.